about it right now. No matter where you find yourself, you're okay.
I hope everyone is doing well. Remember to take care of yourselves. In the words of the CDC, take breaks from watching, reading, or listening to news stories, including social media. Hearing about the pandemic repeatedly can be upsetting. Make time to unwind, try to do some other activities you enjoy. Which brings me to something that brings me joy, movies. I know we are all watching a lot of things right now, but for our mind's sake, try to avoid things like Contagion. So, to escape the world for an hour or two, here are some fun, uplifting, wholesome movies you can watch. Frances Ha.
Let's do something fun. We could go to a movie.
Movies are so expensive now.
Yeah, but you're at the movies.
Directed by Noah Baumbach and written by Baumbach and Greta Gerwig, Frances Ha features Gerwig as a titular character. Frances lives in New York, but she doesn't really have an apartment. She's an apprentice for a dance company, but she's not really a dancer. Frances is trying to find her place in the world and does it with unaccountable joy and lightness. It is a coming-of-self movie about friendship and working towards a dream. Eddie the Eagle.
Tell him I've made new plans.
New plans?
What plans?
I'm gonna be an Olympic ski jumper.
My personal favorite comfort movie. Eddie the Eagle is directed by Dexter Fletcher and stars Taron Egerton and Hugh Jackman. Inspired by a dream come true, the movie follows Michael Eddie Edwards toward reaching his goal to participate in the Olympics. He heads to Germany where he meets Bronson Peary, a former ski jumper who hesitantly decides to train him. Eddie is filled with spirit, determination, and positive attitude that wins over everyone's hearts. Sing Street.
Rock and roll is a risk.
But I don't know how to write a song.
Close that door and sit down.
Really?
It's gonna be a long night.
I have school in the morning.
This is school.
Directed by John Carney and starring Ferdia Walsh-Pila, Lucy Boynton, and Jack Rayner, Sing Street tells the story of Cosmo as he grows up in 1980s Dublin during a recession. Due to financial issues, he has to move schools and struggles to deal with his family and new classmates. After meeting Rafina, he decides to start a band in order to impress her. The movie features music from Duran Duran, The Cure, The Clash, Hall & Oates, and more. Pride.
Hey, grab hold of this, will you, mate?
Oh, no, sorry.
Just for 5 minutes till my friends get here. Come on.
It's just that I don't really want to be too visible.
Directed by Matthew Warchus, Pride features an ensemble cast that includes Imelda Staunton, Dominic West, Andrew Scott, George Mackay, and many more great actors. The film follows London-based gay and lesbian activists lending help and support to striking miners in 1984 Wales. As both groups discover that they are more alike than previously thought, with common foes like Margaret Thatcher and the police, they fight to gain their rights. These films can be found on streaming services and are available for rent or purchase. I included a link in the description for a longer list of similar movies for your viewing pleasure. With that said, let's take a moment to thank all the frontline workers, from grocery store cashiers to doctors and hospitals, for risking their life to take care of us. Unless absolutely necessary, let's stay home and slow the spread of the virus. The day will come when we can all see each other again if we play our part now. Remember to wash your hands thoroughly, keep your distance, and take some time to distress by watching some movies.